Shots fired. LCBO ditches American booze. The LCBO, Ontario's liquor giant, has made a bold move. They've pulled all American products from their shelves. No more Kentucky bourbon, California wine is out, even craft beers from across the border are gone. This drastic action is sending shock waves through the industry. It's leaving both American producers and Canadian consumers reeling. This isn't just about a trade dispute, it's about something much bigger. It's about national pride. And it's about the complex relationship between two countries who are supposed to be close allies. But are they really? This latest move suggests otherwise. Aluminum tariffs, the trigger for a trade war on liquor? This unexpected conflict has its roots in a series of economic decisions that have rippled across borders. The root of the problem? U.S. tariffs on Canadian aluminum. These tariffs have created a significant strain on the trade relationship between the two neighboring countries. The U.S. government slapped these tariffs on imports back in 2018. The move was part of a broader strategy to protect domestic industries and reduce reliance on foreign materials. They claimed it was to protect American jobs. The administration argued that the tariffs would revitalize the American manufacturing sector and secure employment for thousands of workers. Canada cried foul, calling it unfair protectionism. Canadian officials and businesses saw the tariffs as a direct attack on their economy and a violation of trade agreements. Now, the LCBO is hitting back. The Liquor Control Board of Ontario is taking a stand, using its significant market power to retaliate. They're retaliating with their own version of economic warfare. By imposing restrictions and tariffs on American liquor, they aim to send a strong message. But is this the right move? Some experts say no. They believe that such actions could backfire and lead to a prolonged trade conflict. They argue that this will only escalate the trade war. The fear is that tit-for-tat measures will spiral out of control, causing more harm than good. It could lead to even more tariffs and hurt both economies. The economic fallout could be severe, affecting industries and consumers on both sides of the border. Others say Canada had no choice. They argue that standing up to the U.S. was necessary to defend national interests and maintain economic sovereignty. They had to stand up to the U.S. For many Canadians, this is about more than just trade. It's about asserting their country's place on the global stage. They argue that this is about more than just money. It's about principles, fairness, and the right to be treated as an equal partner in international trade. It's about sending a message that Canada will not be bullied and will take necessary steps to protect its interests. Bye-bye bourbon. What's missing on the shelves? The impact on LCBO shelves is impossible to miss. The once fully stocked aisles now look barren, a stark contrast to the usual bustling scene. Walk into any store, and you'll see gaping holes. Shelves that were once brimming with a variety of spirits now stand empty, echoing the absence of popular brands. Where once stood rows of Jack Daniels, now there's just empty space. The familiar sight of these iconic bottles is nowhere to be found. The same goes for popular wines like Kendall Jackson and craft brews like Sierra Nevada. These beloved beverages have vanished from the shelves, leaving a noticeable void. For consumers, it's a rude awakening. Many shoppers are taken aback by the sudden disappearance of their favorite drinks, leading to a mix of confusion and disappointment. Some are understanding, sympathetic to the reasons behind the boycott. They recognize the broader issues at play. Others, however, are frustrated and just want their usual choices back. They just want their favorite drinks back. The lack of availability has left many feeling deprived of their go-to beverages. And with limited alternatives, many are feeling left high and dry. The options that remain don't quite measure up to the missing favorites. The LCBO is scrambling to find replacements, but it's a tough task. Sourcing new products that meet the same standards and preferences is proving to be a significant challenge. The shelves remain a stark reminder of the trade tensions simmering between the two nations. This ongoing issue continues to affect both the supply chain and consumer satisfaction. Section 4. Ripple effects. Who feels the pinch? The economic impact of this move is significant. The LCBO, despite being a provincial entity, is a major buyer of alcoholic beverages. Their boycott of American products will cost U.S. producers millions. But the pain won't be felt solely south of the border. Canadian consumers are also facing higher prices. With limited supply, the cost of remaining options is likely to rise. And while some may be willing to pay a premium, Others will be priced out entirely. The ripple effects are being felt throughout the industry, with no clear winner in sight. Section 5. What's next? Sipping on uncertainty. The future of this trade dispute remains uncertain. With each passing day, the stakes grow higher and the potential outcomes become more complex. Will the U.S. back down and remove the aluminum tariffs? The pressure from domestic industries and international allies is mounting. Will Canada hold its ground, even if it means higher prices for consumers? The Canadian government faces a tough decision, balancing economic stability with national pride. Or will this escalate further, drawing other industries into the fray? The ripple effects could be felt across various sectors, from agriculture to technology. One thing is for sure, this dispute highlights the fragility of the US-Canada trade relationship, a relationship that has been tested time and again. It's a relationship built on decades of cooperation. From the early days of trade agreements to modern economic partnerships, the bond has been strong. But as this latest spat shows, it's a relationship that can quickly turn sour. The current tensions serve as a stark reminder of how delicate international relations can be, and as both sides dig in their heels, it's unclear when or if a resolution will be reached. The world watches closely, hoping for a peaceful and mutually beneficial outcome.